Can you hear me now? Hello, Patriot. Welcome. Welcome to the chaos, everybody, where nothing ever seems to go my way. This is Dark Goddess Eris, and why are none of my sounds working? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. For the 5 bits. Thank you for the tributes. You heard the sound clip? I did not hear the sound clip at all. Did you guys hear my transition music? Because I didn't hear that either.
Fenris, the goddess of discord. No doubt you've seen my likeness on the temple wall.
See, I'm not hearing any of that. Hold on. That's really lame because I need to be able to like hear when you guys are using it. So, oh well. Let's get to it. Doing episode 4, Return to Kirkwall for Mythic Monday. We got an ad break going on right now. Do you hear the game? Okay, well, at least that works. How's that? Is that still loud? Okay. Aroma Chris, welcome. Welcome. Thank you so much for chatting. Zyga, welcome. I apologize for my voice. You'll have to forgive me if you guys use, why is this not working? Trying to rotate my phone so that way I can actually see chat a little bit better. And it's not letting me. Nothing wants to work today. As you can see, I'm getting frustrated. And we haven't even started. So Cal and his typos. If you guys use the sound alerts, I can't hear them for some reason. So I'm really sorry. Why won't my thing reset? Oh, that's chaos. Okay, hold on. Well, I guess that works out actually, cause yeah, chaos, we've had a lot of chaos so far and the stream hasn't started, so yeah, I think I'll leave that. Okay. How's everybody's day going so far? I had a somewhat good day today. I hope everybody had a good what is today, Monday? Gosh, it's only Monday.
So, will anyone smite me if I tell you I killed the men who wronged your family?
Excuse me, who are... My post to the Chanter's board? Did Her Grace let that stay? I thought for sure no one even read, but you say you've killed them. You have my eternal
Were you in
gratitude,
Sam's
Sirrah.
stream?
It is comforting to think my
I don't know who
parents might
Sam
now
is.
rest easily in their graves.
I'm sorry. I don't know who Sam is. I think you were recommended by the Gill Knight, and so I followed.
Who are you exactly?
I am Sebastian Vale, Prince of Starkhaven. Her Grace might
This is my
prefer I
first time
introduce myself as a
with the
brother in
playthrough with
Chantry, but I could not
Sebastian.
stay after what happened to my family.
Why didn't your family's enemies hunt you down as well?
That's why I took the offensive.
Well, I appreciate the
Thanks to
follow
you, those
back.
Flint Company assassins
You
are
weren't
no longer a
online when I
danger.
followed,
I'm the last of
but
my line.
when I see you go live, I'll
Unless
definitely
I
hop in.
survive, my family will have no justice.
Who sent these mercenaries?
My family has ruled Starkhaven for 6 generations. We have enemies, but none who would identify
And thank you guys
themselves
so
openly.
much for the
A
channel
distant
point
cousin of mine is
check-ins.
claiming rulership now, but he is a bit simple. He can be no more than a pawn in this plot.
Surely you have a guess as to who was behind it.
My parents
Oh
were
no,
always
you're fine. I appreciate it.
in how they handled
It's like
their
yeah,
nobles.
Netflix Saturday
They did not
alright,
allow
online just fine,
rivalries or
streaming just
resentments to
fine,
flourish.
nighttime anytime.
The attack must have come from outside. Kirkwall is our largest trading partner. I came back here to find support for my claim.
That happens to me a lot,
Perhaps for a
Aroma,
clue
where
as
I'll
to
like
who is
I'll follow
behind
people,
this foul
and I'm just
deed.
like, how do I know you? Like, why am I following you? But I'm glad that I did that. Lilith, welcome. Thank you so much for hopping in. There is an AK family check-in. Definitely do that, AK community in the house. Definitely. Much love. Much love. Sorry about the voice. But yeah, Aroma, I do that too, where like I'll follow people. And I may not like see their streams for a while, but then I'll finally see one. And that's actually how I found like the AK community and also Dark Graves community. Anyways, but yeah, it's definitely a great way to meet new people. Like I met there was somebody today. Oh gosh. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But renegade only choices? Wait. What does that mean?
Who sent these mercenaries?
My family has ruled Starkhaven
Meaning
for
I
6
don't do
generations.
renegade
We
choices?
have enemies, but none who would identify themselves openly. A distant cousin of mine is claiming rulership now, but he is a bit simple. He can be no more than a pawn in this plot.
Yeah, that is actually correct. I can never say his full name without butchering it. Oh no, I hate that. But I mean, it's not gonna be for everybody. Nobody is gonna be for everybody, and that's okay. I personally enjoy watching dark streams. I understand what you're talking about. I am aware of what you're talking about, but I do still watch him, and I watch AKs too. Honestly, not my circus, not my monkeys. Gotcha. Well, like I said, I don't know a whole lot about it. I'm still kind of new to the community, and I always recommend people to And I'm not taking up for dark because like I said, I don't know the whole situation. So I always tell people to take it with a grain of salt. You know, lift people up and try to use your own judgment. If you notice something obviously that is not good firsthand, obviously I don't recommend following them if you feel that they're not for you. But I don't like going off of, like, even with his information. I'm He's gonna tell me his information, but I can't do nothing with it because I wasn't there. I didn't witness nothing, so I can't say nothing about it. But that's a whole nother bag that I can't open up. Like I said, I'm not involved that deep into it. I'm still new to the community. AK's great. AK's great. Dark, in my opinion, is great. Cal's a little. I let him slide in. I have to. He's my husband and all. What I don't like, though, what I do not tolerate are like really toxic gamer bros who just go in and bash people. Or like if you go into somebody's stream that you've been following and they don't acknowledge you at all. Um, like for instance, there is a streamer that I know that I've been following for a very long time, and I follow them on all like their socials. And when I go into their stream, they don't, and I say something to them, they barely acknowledge me, or they won't acknowledge me at all, but they'll talk to everybody else in the chat. And sometimes they're just looking at follower only or sub only, which is fine, but you have a whole like list of other people who are talking to you and you don't acknowledge them. I think that's pretty messed up. I wouldn't recommend doing that if you're a new streamer. It's a quick way to like lose a lot of people. Yeah, it's definitely, and like I said, I know a little bit about what you're talking about. Not a whole lot to be like a savant on this situation. Um, I know feelings were hurt all around. That's all I know about it. Um, but yeah, I don't want people to feel obligated to be in someone's stream that they don't resonate with. Um, so basically, my message to you, Aroma, if you are in somebody's stream, like say for mine for instance, and you don't vibe with me, I get it. I'm not gonna like hold you against your will to stay, but at the same time, um, if you want other streamers to, or if you want like new followers to stay with you, like you need to reach out to them. Do what you want others to do for you, obviously in the streams. It's one of those things. Anyways, that's my sermon for today. I don't normally do sermons, but that's my sermon for today. Yeah, I can't do negativity anymore. It just makes life more complicated. It really does. You don't stream. You don't stream. Yeah. So, I really I really wish the gaming community wasn't as toxic as it is, and it is toxic if we think about it. It's just as toxic as anywhere else, and whether you're a viewer or a streamer, we have to remember that what we've accomplished so far as gamers and as content creators, it's huge. And to bring people down or to bash people, it's really, it validates everything that others say about us. Yeah, exactly. I do agree with that. That is one thing about the whole situation that I'm kind of like, ugh. Like, I used to obsess about the numbers, and I try not to look at my numbers, which, by the way, we're at 264 followers. Thank you so much for boosting us up there. I appreciate it. The goal is 300, so we're so close. Thank you for that. But yeah, when we're toxic, we validate what people outside of the gaming community and outside of the content creator community think about us, you know? And I think if we were just a little bit more supportive to people and less worried about, you know, the money, I think it would be a great place. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Just be authentic and you'll find your people. Exactly. Like, okay, so honestly, what I like about both AK's community and Dark Graves community is I came across a lot of really great people. Like the Gill Knight, he's great. Matter of fact, shout out to the Gill Knight. He is such a supportive. Oh, it would work if I, you know, did the right command. I think that's it. Is that, yeah, no. I might, okay, there we go. Yeah, this guy. He's a great streamer. Cal, I can't hydrate right now. I don't have anything to hydrate with. Yeah, he's a great streamer. Bert Spees is also another really great streamer. Oh gosh, darn it. I can't remember his, yeah, there really are. There are a lot of really great AK people. Guys, okay, Cal, you have to get me some thing to hydrate with, Cal.
You do now.
I have water, thank you. Is that better? No, it still sounds like shit, I bet. Okay, Gil, I get it. I get it. I'm hydrating. There. I hydrated. Oh, God, guys. Anyways, Gil, we were talking about great. There's nothing in there.
That's what I need to do for the channel points. I'm just gonna record me dumping 5-gallon jug of water on me. That'd be great.
I just have a really sore throat. Very hoarse. Going back to what I was saying, Bert Spees, I don't know his actual tag, so I can't shout him out, but he's also a really great guy. Night Shift community. Night Shift community is the best, in my opinion. I love the Night Shift community. If it weren't for them, if it were not for them, I would not be where I am right now.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must meet with the Viscount and petition him for aid to a fellow city.
Bro, this guy is the prince of a whole city. This guy is a prince of a whole city, and he only gave me 4 gold. Like, bro, we're suffering here. And you only give me 4 gold. I did. I chugged as he was doing, that. Y'all are gonna make people think I'm crazy.
That's because you've spent too much time frolicking in the woods, Daisy. Dwarves don't frolic.
Dalish don't really frolic either. Not in the woods, anyway.
You have sanctioned frolicking areas?
No, just not in the woods. The trees get jealous.
But you do frolic.
Of course we do. We wouldn't be elves otherwise.
Now when we add the Chickman voice, then we'll think you're good. Don't you dare. I'm trying to see if I could do this while I'm watching the stream. I'm going to do that when she's not around. I can't you and Gil together, I cannot trust. And then you throw Zyga in the mix. And see, I knew it. I knew she was going to say something. No. You guys stay away.
How was I to know she was a lady of ill repute?
This guy. How was I to know she was a lady of ill repute? Gee. Let's think about that for a sec, guy. This is a lot harder than I thought. No, don't listen to him, Gil. You don't need to do nothing. Nothing needs to be done. Except helping me fix my alert sounds. I don't know what you guys did, but my sounds are gone now. I can't hear them. We got an ad break in 10 minutes. Ad break in 10 minutes. Cal, is the game still too loud? No. Don't do a voice changer, please.
Ravine is a good boy. Please give me the strength to find
The Maker. There was no word for heaven or for earth, for sky or for... Oh my gosh. Let's start that again, shall we? There was no word for heaven or for earth, for sea or sky. All that existed was silence. Then the voice of the Maker rang out. The first word and his word became all that might be. Dream and idea, hope and fear, endless possibilities, and from it made his firstborn. And he said to them, in my image I forge you, to you I give dominion over all that exists. By your will may all things be done. Gosh, this sounds very familiar. I know. Cal thinks it's funny. Then in the center of heaven he called forth the city with towers of gold, streets with music for cobblestones, and banners which flew without wind. There he dwelled, waiting to see the wonders his children would create. The children of the Maker gathered before his golden throne and sang hymns of praise, unending, but their songs were the songs of the cobblestones. They shone with the golden light, reflected from the Maker's throne. They held forth the banners that flew on their own. Yeah, I'm not reading all that, and it sounds too much like Genesis. Your voice being lost. No, I'm just wondering if it needs a flashlight because it's lost, you know? Oh, you know what, Cal? You know what you could get? You could get some Ricolas. We got like a grandma jar. You guys remember those grandma jars, right? Like of candy? Where you go to your grandma's house and they have candy, like the strawberry candy in the glass jars. Well, instead of strawberry candy, we have Ricolas. If that tells you anything.
May the Maker's gaze be upon you. You know, I heard Sister
Good,
has been dipping into the spirits again. Have you noticed the smell coming off?
Oh, look, it's Bailey.
Like she's been
Hi, Bailey.
with hard liquor.
Hi, Bailey.
Let's just hope she doesn't get too close to the candles.
Bailey wants to say hi to the camera. Hi, babe. Okay. There, you've had your daily dose of Bailey. Zyga. A row. Guys, where should I go? I don't know what to do. I guess I'll do this one. Korriban? Alright, where's that at? What is that Korriban? Oh, Star Wars. Saiga, focus.
What makes the gang so angry at night? Someone should do something about them.
No loot. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm in it for the loot. And the romance.
Are you Ansel?
Ah! Sweet mother of Parth. You can't just run up on someone like that. Are you the human that Fenris told me about? The one looking for work?
Did you think I was going to attack you?
Oh, no. All right. Hope not. Anyhow, my apologies, human. I haven't been on the surface very long. I keep thinking I'll fall up into that sky any minute.
Bertrand used to be like that. Got jumpy every time he stepped outside.
But I digress. I need
We
some
got
help,
another ad.
rather badly,
Oh,
in
it's still
fact.
coming on.
Some product of mine has
Hasn't
been
started yet.
misplaced. The men who were supposed to deliver it decided not to. If you retrieve my property, I could reward you handsomely.
Just what did these men steal?
Did I say steal? I don't know if I would go that far. They seemed like perfectly reasonable smugglers. They smiled and everything. The goods are valuable, however, and illegal. And my client wants them very, very badly. You know how these Templars can be.
You're smuggling lyrium to the Templars.
Maker's breath. Between the Chantry, the Carta, and the Coterie.
Shh! By the Paragons, not so loudly! My word. I'm not cut out for this. I should have taken that job sweeping stables like Mother insisted.
Just what did these men steal?
Did I say steal? I don't know if I would go that far. They seemed like perfectly reasonable smugglers. They smiled and everything.
Perfectly reasonable
The goods are
smugglers.
valuable, however,
Mm-hmm.
and illegal. And my client wants them very, very badly. You know how these Templars can be.
We're gonna do it.
Make it worth my time, and I'll help you.
Oh, I will. Or I'll try to. The gentlemen conduct their business at night in a little hovel within the alienage. If you have to kill them, then I guess it can't be avoided. But I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Evelyn's gonna hate me. I need to stop bringing her with me. But she's the only tank I got until Fenris.
We can't waste time, Hawk. Guardsman Donnick is here somewhere.
That's right, you heard me!
You know, I think they were really trying to kill us.
Oh, we're on an ad break, everybody. One second, guys. Texting my mom. Mondo made affiliate. Wait, what? Mondo made affiliate. I'm gonna go say congrats and tab him up on the PlayStation on the TV. Okay, cool. One second, guys.
must be getting close to the ambush. I'm not losing another guard to this mess.
Who? Aveline? You're a beautiful sight.
Guardsman?
I mean, I was on patrol and they came out of nowhere. I took a few down, but there were too many at once. The captain said this route was supposed to be quiet.
The seal of the Viscount, office details, city accounts.
Valuable to a guild of thieves.
A sacrificial delivery with one of our own. Captain Jevon will answer.
Selling out his own? Forget guard captain. This man needs to be in government.
Not now, Hawk. Jevon needs to see how justice works. This goes to the office of the Viscount. This will be known. The captain likes his thieves so much. Let's see if they welcome him in prison.
You got any dust? Dwarf dust? I'm hurting here.
I get shivers just standing here.
Watch your step. All set. Nicely done. They're always where you need. It's empty.
Waste of bloody time. Who put us up to this?
I guess we have no choice.
Make yourself at home.
That's not the elf. Who is that?
It doesn't matter. We were told to kill whoever enters the house.
One enemy at a time.
Faster than that! Not the brightest thing you could have done. Bianca can handle this herself.
I'm gonna butcher your name. Well, I'm just gonna Golden Eye. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call coming in. Honestly, though, I'm like super proud of myself. I was on that phone call playing with one hand. I felt like next level gaming ready. Not really. I'm not that good.
You are, friend, but you made a serious mistake coming here. Lieutenant, I want everyone in the clearing, now! Captain!
Oh, please be Fenris. Please be Fenris.
Your men are dead.
Yes, let's go. I was waiting. At my stream, when I was sharing my stream, I said, am I finally gonna meet? Yes.
I am not a slave.
We found Bay. We found Bay. Hi, Bailey. Mama's okay. She's just really excited because we got.
They'd be so numerous.
I take it these men were looking for you.
Correct. My name is Fenris.
These men were Imperial bounty hunters seeking to recover a Magister's lost property, namely myself. They were trying to lure me into the open. Crude as their methods were, I could not face them alone. Thankfully, Anso chose wisely.
Everything Anso said was a lie, then?
Not everything. Your employer was simply not who you believed.
If you couldn't fight them, why not just run?
Good night, Zyga.
There comes a time when you must stop running, when you turn and face the tiger.
That seems like a lot of effort to find one slave.
It is.
Does this have something to do with those markings?
Yes. I imagine I must look strange to you. I did not receive these markings by choice. Even so, they have served me well. Without them, I would still be a slave.
Anso's job did seem a little too easy.
Perhaps the deception was unnecessary. If so, I'm sorry. I've become too accustomed to hiding. If I may ask, what was in the chest? The one they kept in the house?
It was empty.
I suppose it was too much to hope for.
Hi, Twinkie.
Even so, I had to know.
You were expecting something else?
I was, but I shouldn't have. It was bait, nothing more.
All that for an empty chest?
No, there's more. It's as I thought. My former master accompanied them to the city. I know you have questions, but I must confront him before he flees. I will need your help.
It sounds like you intend to do more than just talk.
Denarius wants to strip the flesh from my bones, and has sent so many hunters that I've lost count. And before that, he kept me on a leash like a Kunari mage, a personal pet to mock Kunari custom. So, yes, I intend to do more than just talk.
Looks like it's going to be a long night.
I will find a way to repay you. I swear it. The Magister is staying at a mansion in Hightown. Meet me there as soon as you can. We must enter before morning.
Wait, where'd you go, bro? Guys, we found our husband. I'm so excited.
Strange. I've never seen the alienage this quiet, even at night.
I feel like I should be having some sort of like epic music going. Like let the bodies hit the floor or something. Have you guys ever seen that that old man perform that song on I think it was America's Got Talent? I thought it was so adorable. I swear, sometimes old people are like really adorable, and then sometimes I just want to be like, I need to put you in a home. You need to go in a home. Also, does my voice sound a little bit better? Or is it still kind of like, you have no idea. Oh God. Okay, hold on. We need a... Let me save this real quick before I accidentally, like, lose my save. I'm so happy I went to do this quest. Yeah, I got a little bit of a sore throat. Hold on, I have to show you this. This is it's so funny, but it's so cute. Hold on.
Game of Thrones King's Road is now available on both PC and mobile with Google Play Games. Explore the Game of Thrones.
This old man. Can you guys hear it?
Hi, y'all. Hi, y'all.
Hello.
Hi.
And what's your name, sir?
John Hetlinger.
Where are you from, John?
I'm from Broomfield, Colorado.
And John, if you don't mind me asking, how old are
I
you?
love this.
I am
man.
82 years old.
No, you're not. Are you retired now?
Yes, I retired about 15 years ago. That's about the time I started doing karaoke.
Before you retired, what was your job?
The most recent one was aerospace engineering. I was a... yes, I was blessed to be the program manager for the CoStar instrument that repaired the Hubble Space...
That's incredible.
Thank you.
Did you go to...
The pilot that was...
After everything you've done, why have you decided to come on the show?
In my many careers, it's...
So without putting words into your mouth, we're sort of more important than the... All right, John, well, listen, good luck.
I'm trying to get to it. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the
I love how it goes like this. That's so great.
Seeing somebody do something at that age that they've wanted to do for a long time. He was killing it.
He was, dude. He was so hype.
He was so hype. He was like, yes. Yeah, that was... I should probably make that my background music when I fight people.
Him just screaming.
Just some old man. By the way, this is Cal, everybody.
No, it's not.
If you haven't seen his streams, go see his streams so he can stop being in mine.
No, because my technical difficulties are ridiculous.
And gee, you cannot have any worse technical difficulties than I do. Like, I can't even hear my sound alerts. When people use my sound alerts, I don't even hear them. I think Gil messed them up. Don't do Cal like that.
Yeah, right.
Cal is good people. When he wants to be.
It's okay.
I'm allowed to say that. I'm his wife. I've been with him since 2013.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Wait, where is... I'm supposed to go somewhere to meet Fenris. Was it the loose ends quest? Oh yeah, he did. Oh my god. I didn't realize that I had another Ricola.
You ever wonder about
I don't make my guards fight gangs in dark corners.
Do I ever
If
wonder
you'd
about
like to
what?
help.
Do you ever wonder about your farm in Stardew when you're not playing it?
No.
You don't?
No.
What if it's just sitting there waiting for you to tend it and you're not there? Would you ever feel bad about just leaving it there?
I mean, a little bit. I'm just... You guys missed it, man. Yesterday we were trying to play Clair Obscure. It did not work out. One moment. Oh my god, I almost died and I healed at the right moment. Sorry guys, Bailey got stuck under the bed. And she was not a happy camper, so she was taking it out on everybody.
Thank you. I thought them coterie men had me for sure. I guess the whole thing was a trap. There were no dwarves when I went to make the trade.
Gil, I'm gonna have you take a look at my
They got the rest of the boys.
I'm gonna have you take a look at my stuff.
Find me here, but they did.
Is that Athenril's rival criminal guild or something?
More like she's their rival. A small one at that. What I hear is the coterie controls most crime in Kirkwall. And they don't like competition.
You're a bit young to be doing this.
I know, right?
I'm 15.
We had to rebuild the whole
but
thing,
I can usually
man.
pass for a man. My mama was ripped in two by one of them big horned darkspawn. It's just me and my sisters now.
The lips look weird.
Working for Athenril's the only way to feed the girls.
Bailey.
Why not take what Athenril gave you and start fresh somewhere outside of Kirkwall?
What do you mean?
Most farmers
I don't know if you saw my
or girls for the kitchen.
Oh, by the way, hey.
My father was a farmer.
There's like loose
before the darkspawn got him.
stuff.
I'd rather do that than work
I think
for
she ate
Athenril.
some.
No.
Sorry.
Bailey, get down.
She's trying to get into the popcorn, guys.
I'll get my sisters. Please, make sure she doesn't come after us.
Anyways, Gil. I don't know if you got my Discord message, but I was saying I looked up at the specs. I should have enough, like at the very least, the bare minimum to be able to stream and play Expedition 33. So I'm wondering if it was really just like everything bogged down in OBS like you were talking about. But for some reason right now, none of my, I can't hear on my end through my headset any of my alerts, although you guys can hear them. And I can't hear my transition music from my transition video, although I don't know if you guys can hear it. Let me try. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can hear. I see it going, but I don't hear it in my headset. Yeah, see, I hear it on the stream, but I don't hear it in my headset. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Hold on. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll just go in and re-click everything.
Yeah.
The transition video, though, it's an actual, media file on my desktop. And I tried to change it and upload it, and nothing. I blame Cal. Not really. I just... We do that to each other sometimes.
You know, I think this isn't a very nice part of Kirkwall.
Zaylin, hey, with the raid. Oh, glorious chaos. We love it. Hi, Zaylin. You better not jump scare me again, Cal. Thank you all so much for the raid. I am doing okay. My voice is a little hoarse.
Did he just throw me into an ad?
Yeah, we got an ad going. Sorry guys. You'll be in an ad for like 2 minutes. But yes, thank you guys so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Zaylin, I was trying to play Claire Obscure, if you can hear me. We finally met Fenris. I'm so happy. Fenris, of course. We finally found Bay. We're happy. But yeah, I tried to play Claire Obscure. I got through the intro and it started lagging my stream really bad yesterday. I was so disappointed because it looks so beautiful. Yes, I love him. It's not that, Cal, because I like checked the specs. We have at the very least the bare minimum to be able to play it and it it functions properly.
What, Bailey? What?
Yeah, Bailey is she's playing with Indy, I assume. Was it Indy?
Yeah. She chases her.
Yeah, she likes to chase Indy, and then Indy, like, boxes the hell out of her. Maybe the bare minimum, but there is more work with streaming, too, I think. Yeah, that's true. That's so true. I have, so I have enough space for the game. I have enough, RAM for it. And it said that if I change the bitrate FPS on my OBS to like a lower stream, it should be okay. But I don't know how to do all that and not mess with everything else. So I haven't touched it. But I really want to play, so even if I don't stream it, I think I'm still going to play it because it looks so beautiful. And like the music was I fell in love with the music. It was so beautiful. Hold on. I hear myself. Yes, it's so good. It's so beautiful. Like, I felt heartache when I first heard the music. And I was just like, this is gonna be one of those games that wreck me. I just know it. And you were right about the Robert Pattinson suggestion. When I actually saw him in action, I was just like, he really does give like that Robert Pattinson vibe. Yeah. I was just like, who was your other suggestion? It was Robert Pattinson and who else? They are Daniel Radcliffe. That's right. That's right. Yeah, no, Robert, between the two, Robert all the way. Yeah, I definitely see them. They really are working on a movie for it. That's amazing.
make yourself at home.
I don't... Where? Listen, I'm just trying to find Fenris. I might look at it, like, sooner than later. Hold on. Companions. I'm trying to find, I don't know if I could post links here, but I got an... Yes, yes, you could post links. You could post links. This is Dragon Age 2. It's an RPG full of violence, romance, and choices. Yes. Dragon Age is... I love Dragon Age so much. So much. It's... I'm very grateful to Cal for showing me Dragon Age. I think... I can't recall if it was Skyrim that I played for... yeah, it was Skyrim that I played first. And then he said if I liked Skyrim, I would like Dragon Age. And I played it, and I fell in love so hard with Dragon Age Origins. And then I immediately jumped into Dragon Age 2. And mind you, I've played these games. Okay, can you, just use my card, and can you, like, get me something? Cal, you didn't even start Velgard. What are you talking about? Hold on, it won't let me bump this bot. Hold on. Anyways, yeah, so... Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Area Adventures. Area Adventures. I'm gonna pray that I said that right. Cal, you say that about all the games. Anyway, so I've played all of these games numerous times, and as a matter of fact, after I beat this one, I'm gonna finish my Nightmare run for Dragon Age Inquisition, because I'm so close to getting the Platinum Trophy. You are King Typey. I want something. Maybe never mind. I can't think about what I want. There's so many things that I want. I'm trying to find the next part to, I'm supposed to find the next part to Fenris's quest, but I don't see it. Yes, Plat Run. Oh, Zaylin, you had a Cinnabon? I like those. I do. But I don't want one, Cal. Thank you, though. I only like them if they're the minis or if they're fresh.
Well, are you here to socialize or did you bring my goods?
Okay, guys. Are we lying to our dear old friend, Athenril? Or are we going to be honest with her? If you watched the stream, you would have seen me eat it on stream. I will be having another tonight. I have 8 more to go. You have 8 more to go. I'm going to get one and smash it through the camera. Okay. No, I'm not going to do that. Y'all, am I lying to this woman or am I telling her the truth? I'm hungry too. It's crazy. I've been eating on every single one of my streams lately for the past 2 weeks. I got big back energy. I ate earlier. We had pizza from Whole Foods. That Whole Foods has some of the best pizza. They may be expensive, but their pies are so good. It did. It did. They really do. I love their pizza. Yeah, we had that for dinner, and now I'm hungry again. I think I'm gonna be honest with her. Should I be honest with her? I don't know. I'm so glad that this isn't like a turn die game like Baldur's Gate, because I feel like I'd roll like a really low score. That's another game that I have to beat. I haven't beaten Baldur's Gate yet. Robber.
I made a charitable contribution to immigrant welfare.
You what? You gave my goods away to that pockmarked brat? You soft-hearted Ferelden bastard. I should have known better than to trust any of you. Don't even think about working with me again.
Oops. Thank you so much for lurking. Yeah, I didn't get mention she can't talk to anyone. Oh, are you still out of points? Gil is still out of points.
Why don't you arrest us, Aveline? What? We break the law, I'm pretty sure. There are laws for almost
Welcome
everything.
back, Bailey.
Bad guard, are you?
No.
That's
There
good.
she goes.
Is it because you're fond of Hawk? I kind of am.
Maybe.
Nice for you. Keep it to yourself.
You burned them all up on me hydrating.
Surely an adventurer.
Bailey can't decide if she wants to be in this room with me or not. I understand that you are to thank for the return of the lost Grey Warden letters. This deed did not go unnoticed. Please accept the enclosed reward and the Warden's blessings. Your discretion about this affair is appreciated. Anonymous. Okay. Bailey, what do you got? I'll be right back, guys. Bailey wants to go for a ride, and in order for her to go to the car, she has to have both parents escort her. I'll be right back. Alright. I'm back. Bailey does not... I don't know what it is. She doesn't like going to the car. Unless she has both her parents with her. She doesn't like going to the car unless both her parents are with her. And she definitely doesn't... Oh, damn it. Hold on. She doesn't like to, she doesn't like to go outside unless we both go out with her. She's a funny little girl that way. And hi, Jaga. How's your evening going? Look at Charmander. Ooh. Come on. The one thing I hate about playing with the keyboard on this game is like it doesn't always attack the way I want to. Come on. I'm literally clicking on them. Look at this random lady just standing there. She's just standing there like nothing's going on. We got an ad break in 8 minutes, y'all. I feel like we just had one, though. All these damn stairs. Oh, yes. Here we go.
Nothing within. Daenerys may know we're here. I wouldn't put it past him.
I could stand to know a little more about this Daenerys.
He is a magister of the Tevinter Imperium.
Oh, is that all? Nothing to worry about then.
There, he is a wealthy mage with great influence. Here, he is but a man who sweats like any other when death comes for him.
What's the worst that could happen?
I do not fear death. That does not mean we should be reckless.
Has anybody else in the chat played this game?
Where are you, master?
I love Fenris' voice actor. He played in Teen Wolf as Deucalion.
Trap.
Where? I don't see a trap. Oh, right there. Oh, we got demons.
Sends spirits to do his fighting for him.
Daenerys!
Maybe.
Can you hear me? Your pets cannot stop us.
I don't like the looks of this. That should do it. How about you?
Oh, come on. Thank you. Oh, hold on. I'm healing you. Damn it, I did not prep him with healing. I didn't prep her with healing either. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? I totally went into this battle unprepared.
Maybe it wasn't a dream. Never mind.
My bad. I guess it has to be here. Seems like a waste of a slot. Not Tiger. Jaga, how was your day today? Did you have a good day today?
All set.
I can't do that. I don't think I can do that.
That's funny. That was funny. Good one. What do you call a pile of cats? A mountain. I like dad jokes. Dad jokes and like puns and riddles. I like those. I like laughing at stupid shit, to be honest with you. I gotta remember to save after this. Is that Bailey already? Bailey's home. Let me hit save. Thank you. You got chocolate?
Maybe.
Can I have a piece?
Maybe.
Thank you.
It's 11:11.
Nice.
I know.
Aren't you supposed to stream right now?
No. Alright.
Wow, it's already 11:11.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that my stream has gone on that long.
Yeah, why are they dad jokes and not mom jokes? No.
You know?
Because dads always tell them, not moms. That's fine.
I mean, yeah. I thought you were gonna have like a funny reason. Oh, I died. Oh, I haven't been doing my death counter. Well, I haven't like fully died.
That's what you should say from when he gets blown into the
Hold on.
turbine. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you said, but okay.
Game night.
Mhm.
Where you get sucked into the turbine.
I don't know
She's
what that
like,
means.
To the turbine on the jet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then she's like, "Oh no, he died."
Yeah.
That's what you do for death counter.
Okay, I went into that fully unprepared. Oh, may the Dread Wolf take you. And so he did.
Gone. I'd hoped...
I think I left the phone.
It doesn't matter any longer. I assume Daenerys left valuables behind. Take them if you wish. I need some air.
Don't mind if I do. You don't want these? I will take it all. Look at all this loot. Loot.
never ends. I escaped a land of dark magic, only to have it hunt me at every turn. It is a plague burned into my flesh and my soul. And now I find myself in the company of even more mages.
You talking about me?
I saw you casting spells inside. I should have realized sooner what you really were. You harbor a viper in your midst. It will turn on you and strike when you least expect. That is in its nature.
Meryl's quite capable of handling herself.
I am? I mean, yes. Of course I am.
I'm not blind. I know magic has its uses, and there are undoubtedly mages with good intentions. But even the best-intentioned mage can fall prey to temptation. And then their power is a curse to inflict upon others.
Is that how you feel? It's terrible what those mages did to you.
I imagine I appear ungrateful. If so, I apologize, for nothing could be further from the truth. I did not find Denarius, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised. Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
Your old master must want something more than just a runaway slave.
He doesn't want me at all, just the markings on my skin. They are lyrium,
Welcome everybody who are tuning in to the Chaos. I am Dark Goddess Eris. We are on episode 4 of Return to Kirkwall.
Seems like a waste of a perfectly handsome elf.
The truth is, I know nothing of the ritual that placed these markings on me. It was Denarius's choice, one he now regrets.
Are you going to have a problem with my companions?
I will watch them carefully if we travel together. I can promise no more.
I've seen some of your abilities. Do they come from those markings?
Some. All I know is that even in the Imperium, warriors such as myself are rare. Perhaps they believe I should feel honored.
Do you think your master will keep chasing you?
He is too proud not to. Perhaps one day the hunt will cost him more than he is willing to pay, but I doubt that matters any longer.
I'm planning an expedition I might need help with.
Fair enough. Should you ever have need of me, I will be here. If Denarius wishes his mansion back, he is free to return and claim it. Beyond that, I am at your disposal.
Bad people come out at night. It would be good to get rid of them.
Guys, we're already rivaling him, and I don't want that.
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far. Are you ready?
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
All right. I'll handle the talking. You watch for Templars.
Freaking Anders.
When we find Carl, just let me talk to him.
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong? Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be made an example of.
No!
How else will mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself.
Fine.
This is the apostate.
No!
You will never take another mage as you took him.
Well, that's not like... Oh, what did we get ourselves into?
Anders, what did you do?
I know,
It's like
seriously.
You brought a piece of the Fade into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
I thought the Tranquil were cut off from the Fade forever.
When you're tranquil, you never think on your life before. But it's like the Fade itself is inside Anders, burning like a sun. Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Carl, no.
Maybe we can find a cure.
Can you cure a beheading? The dreams of tranquil mages are severed. There is nothing left of them to fix.
I would rather die a mage than live as a Templar puppet.
Oh my god, guys, what should we do? Should we do as he says, or should we not kill him? I feel like the right thing to do would be to kill him, because that's what he wants, but what do you guys think? Guys, Cow, why not kill him? You're not making this easy. A cannibal. Okay, I'm gonna literally like... I don't know which one I picked. Okay.
My sister calls being tranquil a fate worse than death. Give him peace.
I got here too late. I'm sorry, Carl. I'm so sorry.
Now,
I don't know what I did. I guess I killed him.
Goodbye. We should leave before more Templars come.
Kill, you were violent.
So, let me guess. This is the part where you tell me you're an abomination?
You're wrong.
I closed my eyes and then just did a random pick.
This is hard to explain. When I was
Their
in
wasp's
Alabama,
nest. You were very cruel.
who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends, and he recognized the injustice that mages in Thedas face every day.
And that's different than a demon.
Just as demons prey on the deadly sins of mankind, there are good spirits who embody our virtues. Spirits of compassion.
Yeah, that's true. I did ask.
Justice. They are the Maker's first children, and they have all but given up on us.
What does this have to do with your eyes glowing?
To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle. But I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
Once he was inside you, he changed.
So, you have this spirit of justice living in your head?
It's not like that. He's gone now. He's part of me. It's not like we can have a conversation. I feel his thoughts as my own. Not even the greatest scholar could tell you where I end and he begins.
It sounds very intimate.
That really didn't look like a happy, benevolent spirit from where I was standing.
Since when is justice happy? Justice is righteous. Justice is hard.
You tried to help a friend. Surely no harm can come of that?
Of course. No harm ever comes from good intentions, even when magic is involved.
Normally, I would argue that. I wanted to do well by justice, I really did. But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend, Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
Can justice ever be separated from you?
I don't think so. The only way a spirit has ever been separated from
Never let them know your next move. Keep them guessing. Never let them see you sweat. Yeah, true. That is truth.
All I can do now is hope to control it.
Can you bring him out at will?
No. He comes only when I've lost all power over myself. It's a madness, a
This
frenzy.
chair is very uncomfortable.
I only find out after what I might have done.
So normally in my Dragon Age games, I flirt with like everybody. You know what? I'm gonna do it because he's like such a whiny bitch when you don't. Like when you like turn him down.
So, that explains your whole sexy, tortured look.
Perhaps I should check a looking glass more often. I had not thought to ever find a woman who would look past what I just said. My maps are yours. As am I, if you wish me to join your expedition. I thought I was done with the Grey Warden. But if you have any need of me, I will be waiting here.
Something about that explains your whole like dark, like sexy, tortured look. Something like that. So like when you can flirt with all the companions up until like your final like romance moment in the game, and then you're locked in. And when you turn him down, especially for this guy right here, he is such a whiny bitch. When I first played this game, he was my first romance. And I liked him at first, and then I started noticing like he was like really clingy. And then out of nowhere, he just like moves in with me. I didn't even get that choice. Yeah. No. I don't know what I want my specialization point to be. Crit damage plus 10%, and this gives me crit chance. I'll go for assassin. Gil, have you played any BioWare games? Oh, we got an ad in 6 minutes, guys. BioWare games like Mass Effect, Dragon Age, any of those?
Where else can we go? Nowhere, that's where. So, Elf, that thing you do with your hand.
I can already tell this isn't going anywhere pleasant.
That makes pickpocketing easier.
I'll try it sometime and find out.
I don't think I ever asked like what games you like playing. I know you like playing like shooter games.
Is brooding a sport in Tevinter? Do they hold competitions? Hand out trophies for the best scowls?
I'm not brooding.
Moping, then. You seem like you're a champion at it.
I'm perfectly content at the moment.
Oh, so that's you smiling. Glad you clarified that. I'd never have known.
Oh, she's got a quaint little home for being in an alien age. Okay, so that's your bathroom. That's your laundry pile. I mean, this is pretty spacious compared to like what you would think the alienage would have. So like for those of you who've never played Dragon Age, the alienage is like the slums or like the ghettos for elves. Elves are like seen as like below everybody. And so after like this big war between like humans and elves, part of like she's a what's called a Dalish elf, so she's like an best way to describe them, she's like nomadic, and she's moved to the city like for the first time. And so you got the nomads, and then you have the slaves, which is what this guy is. He's a former slave, this one right here. And then you have city elves. And city elves, they live and they grew up in the city. A lot of them are servants or they're workers, but they have very like small homes. So that's why I'm like really shocked that she has like this really big house. Like, I think this is bigger than the space, maybe, than what I have as my house currently.
I didn't think you'd come. I'll find something relatively clean for you to sit on. Can I get you something to eat or drink? I have water.
I came here to see you, Meryl. You don't have to fuss over me.
You're so kind. My first guest, and I'm already a terrible host. I wanted to thank you for bringing me here, but I'm making a mess of it.
I'm sure I could think of a better way for you to thank.
Well, of course you could. I haven't exactly had many friends. Not even among my own clan. This is tricky.
That was a lame flirt line.
What made you unpopular with the Dalish?
Being first to the Keeper, I was always a bit secluded. I studied magic and history while the others were learning the Via Tanadal. It's good that I left.
Hi, Bailey.
I'd have made a terrible keeper. I was never that good with people.
It won't take long before you're the most popular girl in the alienage.
Mythal, I hope not. I'd managed to say something stupid in front of everyone and embarrass myself. Thank you for coming to visit me, Hawk. It means a lot to me.
Carver never told you, but he was a bit jealous Amabari chose you and not him. Poor Carver. There's a good boy.
Okay, I take it back. I take it back. I have a bigger space than that chick does. Bye, Zaylin. Thank you so much for hopping in. I really appreciate it. I'm wondering if I should put Anders and Fenris in the same party because they like to bicker a lot.
I've heard about the Circle of Magi outside of the Imperium, but I've never been in one. Are you certain it's wise for us to come here, considering who we're with?
Maybe not, but we'll be cautious.
This seems more like a prison. I wonder if it's more effective than the Circle I know.
How is the Imperial Circle of Magi different?
Once upon a time, it was as it is here. The Chantry watched the Magisters closely for any signs of
What's up?
corruption or weakness. Then it changed. The Magisters were permitted to watch over their own, and Templars kept only to enforce the law. What happened next was inevitable. The Magisters rule again, as powerful as they ever were.
You said the Chantry used to watch the Magisters. Why did they stop?
You must remember that the attitude towards magic is different in Tevinter. Magisters came from wealthy families, bloodlines that had nurtured magical talent for countless generations.
Chicken butt.
Was not trying to control poor peasants, but the scions of the greatest houses in the Imperium.
I thought the Magisters had been thrown down by the Chantry.
On the contrary, Andraste never defeated the Imperium. A great army conquered the south, but not the north. The Magisters eventually surrendered to the Chantry, but they did so on their terms. They kept their influence. Thus, they reclaimed what they lost over the centuries. Some battles are lost by inches.
You talk about the Magisters as if they are all evil.
I have no doubt that some are good and noble men, strong enough to resist temptation. But how many temptations do you wish to offer a man before he will give in? Blood magic is everywhere in Tevinter, from the lowliest apprentice up to the Archon himself.
You can't have seen this for yourself.
Daenerys talked about it often. Of course, they say it's forbidden. Behind the smiles and closed doors, however, it's a different matter. To be a Magister in Tevinter is to be glorious. To be a powerful Magister in Tevinter, that is worth any price.
You're saying the same thing could happen here?
If the mages were permitted to be their own watchers, of course. It is too easy for a mage to resort to blood magic if they feel the need is great enough. A mage can desire power, justice, revenge, protection. Any cause will do, and then they are lost.
That's what I said earlier. I said chicken butt.
You're saying that locking mages up is better?
All I am saying is the Imperium offers no answer.
Chicken thigh.
All that Andraste did long ago to end the tyranny of magic has been undone.
Tyranny of magic. Very dramatic.
Let me show you my homeland, or the ruins of Alathan, and then you may speak of drama. Power corrupts, as they say, and mages have power enough already.
According to everything I've seen, the Circle can't control mages anyhow.
And what is the alternative? Freedom is a noble ideal, but I see no oppression here. I see fear and danger. But enough. I'm sure we came here for a reason.
I hydrated. Stop rivaling. I don't want to rival. Can we not talk about mages, please, Fenris? Let's talk about something like when the wedding date's gonna be. So, when you rival, okay, so rivaling is not always bad. Sometimes when you romance someone you rival with, it makes it a little more intense. But that's not the goal here. But yeah, rivaling someone you can't, like, it's basically like they disapprove of you. And I think that's what Dragon Age Valguard was missing. And I can't, it's not one of your steamy books. It's weird. It gets better, I promise. But for the next 5 minutes, I can't talk to Fenris. Okay. Well, that's not fair, though, because that was a cutscene. Oh, but I do have to give him gear.
Welcome, my dear friend, to Sol's shop. My name
I need
is
more
Solus.
combat, sling, and hacking. Like,
Take a look around.
yeah, I like
apologies in
slash and hack games
Our
too.
shelves are a bit bare at the moment. Actually, if you're interested, I could use a bit of help to remedy that.
Remedy that. Potions shop. You, my good man, are priceless.
The pun wasn't intentional, although I may use that next time. It's been too dangerous to leave the city of late, and the substances I require for my creations are, of course, elsewhere. Perhaps you could find them. You'll be compensated for your time, have no fear. I'll also give you first pick of my new creations.
Make up a list of what you need, and I'll keep an eye out for you.
Perfect. A discount on everything in the shop, Sirrah.
That's what I like to hear.
It does not trouble.
Free is better than 5-finger discount. I'm kidding. You don't want Anders hanging that over your head. No, I really don't. And it wouldn't even be Anders. It would be Aveline. Oh, there's so many things I gotta do. Okay, you know what? Let's mark this as an active quest.
Are you the Templar who is pursuing the boy Fenris?
I did not realize his name was known so widely. Perhaps your friend knew him in the alienage.
Not every elf lives in one of your cages, Templar.
Are you a friend of his?
Are you on mobile? Because that could be it.
Have you
Mobile
met him?
has like a 10 to
What's
12
he
second
like?
delay.
From his mother's description, he sounds much like any youngster we bring to the Circle. Frightened of his gift, resentful at losing his freedom, convinced he is the one exception to our laws. Hardly someone you would wish the power to murder people with his mind.
No young boy should have to face down demons alone.
It is surprising what sympathies mages evoke. I always expect people to be more wary of their powers than touched by their struggles.
Not all of us are.
If we do not find Fenris soon, it will not matter. Either he will be taken by the demons, or by less mystical predators. And I have said more than enough on the topic. This is a Templar matter, and we will be handling it.
Perhaps I could aid your search.
True. It is surely not in the lad's best interests to turn away anyone who seeks to find him. There is a Templar, former Templar, by the name of Samson. He left the order due to philosophical differences. He has been known to help mages flee Kirkwall. If Fenris went to him, Samson wouldn't tell me. He stays out of sight by day, but I have seen him at night, near the entrance to Darktown.
I don't think I marked that quest. Outside of the chantry. I don't remember where the chantry is, to be honest with you. As small as this map is, it's so confusing.
You've been an state your whole life, then?
Like my father before me? What of it?
Didn't your family consider that dangerous?
There are mages who go their whole lives without ever falling prey to a demon. Many of them, in fact.
And if the Templars came looking for you, that would not be danger enough.
Perhaps there shouldn't be any Templars.
You know, you cannot wish the Templars away.
I can try.
Is the circle here truly so terrible an option?
Do you really have to ask that?
You would be kept safe, from others as well as from yourself. And they would be kept safe from you.
I didn't ask for this.
Nobody asks for their fate.
I'm wondering why I can't, like, find these places.
I thought all dwarves had beards. Where's yours?
I misplaced it, along with my sense of dwarven pride and my gold-plated noble cast pin.
I thought maybe it fell onto your chest.
Oh, the broody elf tells a joke.
I don't brood.
Friend, if your brooding were any more impressive, women would swoon as you passed. They'd have broody babies in your honor.
You're a very odd dwarf.
Broody babies.
Can you help me? My brother. What happened to your brother?
Karen was always so devout, so idealistic. He was so proud when the Templars accepted him. I pleaded with him not to join the Order, but he wouldn't listen. You hear dark rumors about the Templars and Knight Commander Meredith.
Oh, Knight Commander Meredith. We finally hear about her.
What do people say about Knight Commander Meredith?
Oh, she has many admirers. They laud at the service she does in keeping the mages in check. But others say she is terribly fierce and utterly without pity, that she sees demons everywhere. It is dangerous even to whisper such things.
What have you heard about the Templars?
People harboring escaped mages just disappear. Templars interrogate and threaten passers-by. My friend has a cousin who's a mage, and she says he was made tranquil against his will. You hear more with every passing day.
So you think the Templars, what, killed and ate your brother?
Maker forbid. I don't know what happened. He just stopped writing me. I tried to see him, but Knight Commander Meredith threw me out. They won't tell me anything.
Your brother may indeed be in trouble. What can I do for you?
Perchance. In your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmerd and Hugh, about my brother. They were Karen's closest friends in the Order. If anyone knows where he is, it's them. Maker bless you and watch after you in this endeavor.
I'm trying, okay? This chair has a big, like, gap. Am I tired yet? Not really.
Egregio Pavali. There are 6 bottles in the cellar. Denarius used to have me pour it for his guests. My appearance intimidated them, he said, which he enjoyed.
I can't imagine why they would be put off.
You say what's on your mind. I'll give you that.
You're not even drinking. There's gonna be another ad break in 8 minutes. Bro, what a waste of wine.
It's good I can still take pleasure in the small things.
You could have offered me a glass first, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're really interested.
Perish the thought. How else would you redecorate the walls?
I've wanted to leave my past behind me, but it won't stay there. Tell me, have you never wanted to return to Ferelden?
I grew up in Ferelden. It will always be my home.
The Blight is over. You could rebuild what you lost. Do you truly not want to?
Even if I wanted to. Kirkwall is my home now.
Having a place where you can put down roots, I understand. Still, to have the option must be gratifying.
Do you intend to keep living here?
I haven't decided. For now, it's as good as any other place. I would return to Saharan if I could, but there is no life for me there.
Is that where you're from?
So I've been told.
Were you very young when you left then?
Perhaps.
You could track your former master down, I assume.
I imagine he has returned to Minrathous, though I dare not go near the city while he is alive. No, it is better to wait for him to leave his fortress, fight from a fortified position. I do not expect your help when that day comes, but I would not turn it aside.
Yeah, seriously, we need to find out when are we getting married, Fenris? Yeah, Gideon Emery is such a good voice actor. He's in a lot of work.
You've been on the run a long time then.
3 years now. Denarius has a way of finding me. Perhaps it is the markings. Whatever the means, it never takes him long to follow. This is the first time I've given him reason to pause.
Deucalion.
I suppose there are advantages in numbers.
Haven't you sought help before?
Hirelings, when I could steal the coin. Never anyone of substance. Until you. Denarius will not give up, however. I await his return.
What if he does give up? What then?
I do love her armor.
I will not live with a wolf at my back.
Sounds like the right idea to me.
If it comes to that, I doubt it will.
You've been on the run a long time then.
3 years now. Denarius has a
Oh
way
wait,
of
I think
finding
I've
me.
asked this
Perhaps it
already.
is the markings. Whatever the means, it never takes him long to follow. This is the first time I've given him reason to pause. I suppose there are advantages in numbers.
Yeah, okay, I have. You whine too much.
Maybe it's just me, but it sounds like you want to stick around.
I could see myself staying, for the right reasons.
Eris, the goddess
I
of
should
discord.
thank you again
No
for
doubt
helping
you've
me
seen my
against the
likeness
hunters.
on the temple wall.
Yes, you should.
Thank you so much for redeeming Who Am I?
Oh, yes.
I might have asked him to
And for holding your breath.
You sound like you're about to ask for a loan.
Well, this mansion does require some upkeep. Perhaps I'll practice my flattery for your next visit. With any luck, I'll become better at it.
We heart Fenris. Bro's got this whole mansion to himself. Okay. You didn't hear the alerts? I may just have to refresh the browser like Gil said.
You owe us, Isabella.
Ooh, Isabella.
I'll tell you what. Since the information you gave me was worth nothing, that's what I'll pay you.
Me and my boys will get our money's worth, bitch.
Oh, you poor sweet thing. Tell me, Lucky, is this worth dying for?
Hello, Isabella.
I didn't think so.
So, I've been dying to know.
She gave me googly eyes.
When you fought that ogre.
For the first few seconds. What do they feed those things?
I don't know anyone else that's even seen one. You're lucky just to be standing here. Somehow, Hawk, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind.
Hey, Cal, do we still have those wafer chocolates? Or did you eat them all?
Anything in particular I should know about your brother?
To understand Bartrand, you've got to understand the Dwarven Merchants Guild. These are dwarves who would sell their mothers.
Yeah, till you ate them all?
Better share of the lyrium market. Anyone who deals with them has to sleep with a knife under their pillow. In my family, that's Bartrand.
What are your plans for this trip into the deep roads?
Bartrand's running the show. Andraste's ass, he'd probably do that even if we weren't paying for everything.
Tidings of good joy.
The tide we're looking for is supposed to be a week's
These-
travel from the surface. So I hope you aren't
These
scared
are
of the
so
dark.
good.
We've got supplies, muscle, excavators.
She meant
The
these.
plan is to carry out everything that's not nailed down.
If we'll be working together, I should find out more about you.
You're in luck. I'm always willing to talk about myself to beautiful women. My family came from Orzammar, noble house Tethris, until my father got caught fixing provings. He and our whole house got exiled. No huge loss. I was born up here. Sunshine suits me just fine.
Are you a merchant? A mercenary?
I'm a younger son. It's a difficult and dangerous profession. A lot of us die of boredom. Fortunately, being Bartrand's younger brother keeps me on my toes. Maker knows he lacks subtlety. I'm the one who pulls strings to keep the coterie out of our hair. Keep us just a whisker ahead of
Thank
the other
you.
families.
A lot of things can keep you awake, you know. I wouldn't reach for the doom first.
Sure, I could have a cup of tea in the morning, but I hear it's bad for you. I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days, but it doesn't compare to the deep roads. So, this will be, let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurous.
Do you ever miss Tevinter?
I was a slave.
Still, it was your home, right? The only one you remember. Does it ever feel strange not to be there?
Sometimes. That does not mean I would go back.
You heard about that deep road.
You're new around here, aren't you? Welcome, and keep your wits about you. You're nothing but tits and arse to the men in this place, and they won't hesitate to grab at both.
Speaking from experience, are we?
After a few broken fingers here and there, they got the idea. I'm Isabella. Previously Captain Isabella. Sadly, without my ship, the title rings a bit hollow. You're Ferelden, aren't you?
She's like the female
You have
Jack
that look
Sparrow.
about you. I was in Denerim not too long ago. You know, you might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
Can't anyone fix their own lives around here?
Must be something in the water. Someone from my past has been pestering me. I've arranged for a duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. but I don't trust him to play fair.
She's very
I need someone to watch my back.
distracting.
Who's this person you've arranged to meet?
His name is Hader. We worked together back in Antiva. He's never liked me. He's been asking about me all around Kirkwall. Thought I'd get it over with and meet him face to face.
You wanted information from Lucky. What was it?
I asked Lucky and his boys to track down something I lost. They failed to do it. It's nothing to worry about, and this is much more important.
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said, who's that?
That's Isabella.
Hi, Isabella.
You know that.
I do not.
Why a duel?
How do I know that?
I like Jules. It's what I do. And if I win, he'll be dead. Problem solved.
What makes you think I'm right for this?
You saw me talking to Lucky, didn't you? Those boys couldn't manage simple information gathering. I can't trust the riffraff in this place to do anything right. But you're different.
I think I could manage watching your back.
I'll bet. I've arranged to meet Hader in Hightown after dark. I'll meet you there.
I'm probably gonna go just for a few more minutes and then
Radio? I keep forgetting the radio.
hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a few more minutes and then I'm gonna raid out. If you have a suggestion on who to raid, let me know in the chat. But in the meantime,
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just.
Insist if you must, but Viscount Dumas will see no one. If you've news of Seamus, I will relay it to him.
Fine. Tell Dumas my scouts have tracked the boy and his Canary captor to the Wounded Coast. I'm taking a full company after them, and when I return, I expect him to make a show of the reward.
So many to deal with one Kunari seems excessive.
He may be Tal-Vashoth. The Winters leave nothing to chance. Get out of my bloody way!
Yes, what is it?
If this is about a rescue, that woman did not seem the type.
She is the type I feared we would attract. As I told the others, Viscount Dumas' son, Seamus, is missing. We suspect he was taken by a Kunari. If you would like to try your hand at securing his safe return, feel free. I have certainly granted no exclusivity to the Winters and their violent approach.
There must be suspicions about why the boy went missing.
Why? What have you heard?
Nothing. Until now.
There is truly nothing known. He is gone. And there have been sightings of a Kunari. The only complication is that Seamus is known to be of a sympathetic mind. He may have placed himself in danger, but it is danger nonetheless.
The Qunari are not wild in the city. Petition their leader for the boy's return.
The Arishok has declared that it is not his role to do so. Apparently their rebels, the Tal Vashoth, are hunted anyway, killed for what they are, not for what they may have done. That does not bode well for Seamus.
This isn't a task for a guardsman?
There is a concern of appearance. If we used guards, it would allow Viscount Dumas' opponents to say this admits the Qunari threat because the city responded. In these times, public embarrassment is preferable to official embarrassment.
I should know about the competition.
The Winters out of Navarra. They don't care one whit if Seamus is returned unharmed. Their lead, Sirrah Guinness, is hungry for a foothold in fair Kirkwall. And frankly, we have enough of their kind.
Ready the reward. He'll be back in no time.
Declare it if you like, but the reward goes to whomever brings him back safe. A discussion you are welcome to have with the Winters, should you encounter them on the Wounded Coast.
Bailey. Hi, my Bailey. Bailey, Bailey, Bailey.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Bailey, 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 Bailey.
The Viscount must be terribly busy.
How dare you! I am guard captain! I won't be treated like this! Ferelden, bitch! This was none of your affair! I'll see you hanged! Quartered! This will not stand!
We found a number of debts to suspect peoples. Such poor character. But you, Aveline Valen, have proven your loyalty and ability.
The guard deserves better than him, Messire.
Indeed. The Viscount would have you put your care for the men into direct practice. You will assume the captain's job.
What?
In due time, of course. There will be training, approvals, months at least. But who better to rebuild respect than the woman who exposed this embarrassment? Resolve any outstanding business, guardswoman. You will be very busy.
Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and save now. And then let's see here. Don't go anywhere, y'all. We're gonna raid out. If there's anybody who's not an affiliate, I would prefer to rate them. If anybody knows, if anybody not an affiliate yet. Oh, one of my favorite YouTubers is streaming right now, Derek Branch. I kind of want to rate him, but I feel like that would be so awkward. Hold on. I know that there's some. Hold on. Let's see here. Gil normally posts like people. Let me see. Let me see. Mm.
Period. Like, you know, everybody's internet that you and I know and have talked to, I don't think that, you know, they're going to be able to handle it. I mean, you're going to have somebody that's got perfect internet and then some.
Sorry, I'm trying to find somebody. Preferably, like I said, a non-affiliate and someone who's like kind of just starting out. So bear with me here. Okay, I think I got somebody. Hold on. Let me pull them back up here.
The other things. So you could up your dex really high. So you could have two 17s, essentially, and be rounded out instead of having a dump stat.
Okay, I found someone.
I'm inspired somehow.
Oh, I have Apollo. Hello, Dark Goddess.
This is the way to the Underdark. Are we going down there?
Are we?